Picture a man going on a journey behind sight and sound. He has left YouTube. He has entered the Patriot Zone. Evening, everybody. How are you on this Wednesday night, which is really humid? I've got the aircon off at the moment because I was getting a little bit cold. Look, I've got the remote here, though, so it's going to be turned back on shortly, I'm sure. How is everybody? I've been having a fun week this week. I've had something to build every day, which is good. I enjoyed doing the Enterprise, having to rip all the electrics out. A lot of people said that my buck converter was faulty. My buck converter was fine. It was me. It was user error. I had everything planned, and I connected one of the power leads to the negative terminal rather than the positive terminal. It's great for the all the electrics, no problems at all. But unfortunately, Arduinos, if you skip the polarity, they blow up. So I've had to order some more. I had some more delivered today, and they were the wrong ones, so I've had to send them back and get some other ones delivered. So it's been fun, but the method of connecting the electrics up, I don't know why I didn't think of that first time. It's a lot tidier, and I'm a lot happier now, as you can see the smile on my face. That film was Young Guns 2. Well done, Storm Gaming, for getting that. And hello, Christian from Grantham.
Let's give it up big time. Hello, Christian from Grantham. Now let's get cracking.
I haven't seen Game Changers. I've seen the Mighty Ducks film, but that's the last one. I mean, I don't know what I think about these Disney series at the moment. I had the pleasure of watching the Secret Invasion thing today, Secret Wars. I wasn't moved by it, I have to say. Not as much as I was by Strange New Worlds, which I absolutely loved. That's cool. Got a quick poll for the community, which I accidentally pressed the button on earlier on. But I've just added that now, so I'll let that run for a little while. We put your choice in there, which is quite fun. Tonight, we are going to be building David Phillips' Ferrari Box 10. We're not going to be completing it tonight, I can tell you that now. We're hopefully going to get up to, I think, stage 89, but we're going to do a lot of exhaust manifolds, putting the exhaust in. By all accounts, putting the bottom sections in, which is the floor pan and stuff that goes underneath the vehicle, it's going to be a little bit difficult, so I might leave that till next time. Otherwise, I'm going to be stressing big time. What have I got left to build at the moment? I am got the Valentino Rossi bike. Just so you know, they actually sent the right issue numbers this time. So rather than build 5 issues, I'm going to be building 7. And they gave us 3 in the 80s for some reason. So I'm going to be building 7 issues for that. Probably going to be on the channel tomorrow. I am expecting that missing part I had for the Sterling Moss Mercedes as well. I was going to do that for Friday, but then I thought, why don't we do Mercedes Monday one last time so we can have that completed? So it's just a shame because I really thought I had that and I was doing the build, and when I didn't, I had to call it then. What else have I got? Tomorrow on the stream, I've got the Marvel movie collections to show you. I've also got some more Star Wars starships and vehicles, slightly different because the scale's a lot smaller on these. They remind me of micro machines. So don't know that. If you're ever short of buck converters, you have a couple of boxes full. Let me know. I've got about 4. I'm all right for buck converters. Ian, you know what I'm really short of, right? And I know you're going to tell me off, and you're going to hit me, and you're going to be really nasty with me. I tidied this whole workshop up, so everything is like immaculate now. I've got new airbrushes. This area's lovely. Everything's lovely. And for the life of me, I cannot find those little figures you made for me for the Enterprise. Cannot find them at all. Now, either they've slipped back down behind the workbench, which I need to check, but I don't know what's going on. Now, I don't need them at the moment, but when I create the shuttle bay area, I am going to need them. But it's not good. Hello, Todd. How's it going? Welcome to the Patreon stream tonight. Okay, 86% of the people said that we should do this. So listen, I'm going to show you what the Sprueverse challenge is, okay? This is going to go live tomorrow. Keep it secret, okay? But it is a bit of a challenge, this is. I'm going to show you the introduction to it, and then I'll tell you what the actual challenge is. Are you ready for this? This is great. I can't wait to do this. You ready? I'm keeping the suspense. Here we go. Hi all, welcome to our channels, welcome to our worlds. This is Lunar Mesa Aztec Dummy. Phil Siegel, Sprueverse, and myself, Wayne Green, World of Wayne. We've got another challenge, although we're only halfway in the challenge because we know what we're building, but we don't know what the dynamic is of it yet.
No. So this is a new kit that has been out recently, right? It just
came out, as far as I know.
It's the Talos, Ray Harryhausen's film from the movie.
Golden Voyage of Sinbad.
Yeah, the Golden Voyage of Sinbad. So this is a classic. Now this kit is vinyl. And we've looked at it. It's got great detail, but here's the challenge. The challenge is it has to be put in some kind of a diorama that's dynamic, and it has to be film accurate. That's the challenge.
All good. I'm just thinking, wasn't it Jason and the Argonauts?
It could have been.
Yeah, I think it was Jason and the Argonauts.
It was
Right.
Jason
Yeah,
and the
yeah,
Argonauts?
yeah.
Oh,
So,
well, okay.
Well, okay, our first assignment is to get conversant in Ray Harryhausen,
Yes.
so that we can know which movie we're talking about.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So
I was calling the Cyclops from the wrong movie forever.
Yeah.
I had him in the wrong movie.
So what we'll do is we'll have a lot more information once we decide exactly how we're going to attack this. But that's the challenge, and I'm really excited about it.
Cool. And I will show you an unboxing and stuff, and I'm sure.
I don't have one yet.
It doesn't have
And,
one. We managed to get one.
I gotta get one.
It's going to be great. He'll get one, and let me be the first to concede to Lou and congratulate him on winning this challenge, because that's what's going to happen.
Who are we kidding, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And there you go. That is the Sprueverse challenge, and this is the figure we're going to be building. We're going to be doing Talos. Now, there's always a challenge. We're not just building a model. That is, if you look on the box here, you can see that Talos has got a slightly different pose. He's slightly more bent over, and he's got his sword sort of like, I think the sword's about right. The arm's wrong. He's in the wrong position for that snapshot that you heard the camera take. This figure also doesn't come with any sort of base diorama for the water or the mountains. It does come with a boat and the oars. What the challenge is first off, we need to make a realistic diorama with water, which is going to involve either resin or whatever you want to use to actually make a good water effect with the splash and everything like that of the water coming off the boat. And also, we need to change the position that Talos is in. So in other words, we're going to have to rework the model, sculpt it so that he's actually standing up more and twisted a little bit more. His head is lifted up as well. So that is the challenge. Absolutely brilliant figure this is. Let me just show you some of the parts. I have opened this up. Just have a look. Let me get the headpiece out so you can see. It's all still wrapped up though. Whoops. Don't want to drop that. Ugh. There you go. As you can see, there's... Whoops. You can't see that. Hang on. The head. Looking pretty good. And then you've got every individual oar for the boat. Every individual bore, and depending if you're going to use it or not, the splash for the sea. But I'm probably going to do my own thing out of resin. If any of you are fans of Luke Towan's site, I'm going to have a look at his videos. I am going to try and work with resin to make some realistic water. Now the base is going to be, whoops, let me just put that down there. The base is going to be roughly about 8 to 12 inches. So that's how much of that scene we've got to create. But we are trying to do like for like on that scene. So what we're going to do is take that scene, take a picture of what we've created and put them side by side, and we're going to see who's actually made the most realistic of that. So that's going to be the Sprueverse challenge. So that's going to be announced tomorrow, but I thought, you know, you patrons support the channel, I'll let you know now how that's going. But pretty exciting stuff. That kit cost me $130, just so you know. So if you're ever going to get that for yourself, I got it from Cult TV Man. I don't know how much it will be over here, if you can get it over here, actually. It's a very new kit that's come out. And I did want to build a Harryhausen model for a long time. So now I'm glad that we finally got a chance to do it. Make it a true water feature. I'm going to be using resin. I've got so much resin to use. But Luke Towan did this diorama build of a surfer. And he actually made the waves from resin. Even a big curving wave that the surfer goes on, all out of resin. So I don't know what each one's doing. It's going to be a slightly different Sprueverse challenge as well. I'll explain that tomorrow. Though you're not going to see like weekly builds of how we're getting on. Basically, we're telling you that's the challenge. And the next video you're going to see is them finished and us talking about the models and what we did and stuff like that. So we're going to probably get it done by the end of September. I think that's the deadline we gave ourselves. But I am announcing it tomorrow. So that's fun. Need some water and turn the aircon back on, because I think that announcement just made me sweat. Just the thought of saying the word resin made me sweat. All good. Right, Ferraris. Let me change the camera. This, change this camera as well, is where we're up to at the moment. The car looks pretty much done, but we've got to I've got to put that to one side. We're not actually using that to start off with. What we are going to be doing is we're going to be putting the exhausts into the back, and that's how we're going to start this. The next time we need the car is when we're let me change back. I really need to put hotkeys on this. Let me try and do that now. It's not going to let me. Oh well. Next time we're going to need the car is when I actually put the exhaust on, and when I actually put that floor pan on. It's going to be a living nightmare, but we'll have to see. The good news I forgot to tell you is that filming was actually done by this random guy that we found Wonderfest, which was good. Really nice guy, just chatting to him. It turns out he's an editor of a TV station. And if you'll see Lou sent me a clip of a YouTube channel. He actually interviewed Lou, and they had a whole feature on their news channel about the Wonderfest. I didn't have any idea at the time. If you saw my shorts about the Ajax from Flash Gordon, that was his model. So it was quite good. Sound? What's wrong with sound? What's wrong with sound? Pete? What's missing a chassis? There is a flex in the middle, but it's because we haven't put the base on yet. That's what we need to do. So that's all that is. I did double check. Someone said, did you screw in the middle section? Yeah, I have screwed it in. So it's there you go. The underbody cures that wheel. You can hear okay, Peter, yeah? I hope so. I hope you can hear okay. Okay. Oh, it just got loud, did it? Okay, I'll try and be quiet. Okay, let's do this. Just test. That's cool. Okay, so we're going to start with stage 83. Now, these, move that back a touch. These stages are quite quick and easy, I'm thinking. But they're always famous last words. Thanks to Todd. Look, Todd, I'm using your scalpel there. It's a godsend. I've already had to change the blade once. I go through blades like no one's business. Much quieter at the desk. Oh, okay. It's because I can't actually fix that, you know. Because we're under a look. I'm at the desk here. Unless I go really close to the microphone, I still away. It's at maximum volume anyway. It's self-controlled, these stupid microphones. So, but there you go. Let's go back to this. Okay. So first thing to do: put in these exhausts together. This microphone's okay, isn't it? Though. I hope so. Okay, so I don't know if we need, sounds like the lavalier is not working. Or we're hearing the Yeti as the cam. Stand by. Test. 1 second, stand by. Just checking this lavalier mic. Properties. Okay, it should be okay. Stand by. Hello. This isn't good.
Picture a man going on a journey.
Pressing wrong buttons now. Yeah, the sound is good, can hear you. The exhaust did your head in. I'm not looking forward to that. So let me just go back to this one. I might have turned that up too far now. Let me move this lavalier just slightly closer to me. The lavalier is low. I don't know why I can't change it. It's not letting me amend it. Hello. Okay, 1 second. 1 second. I think I know what it is. We're going to just lose picture on the... you're not going to lose picture because I'm just unplugging the A10. I think it just needs a reset, so... Okay, let's try again. Waiting patiently. Very loud now, I bet it is. Okay, hang on. Hello. Hello. How's that? Is that better? I can turn it up a bit. There we go, to about there. Is that better? You need to be able to hear me because I'm going to waffle on about how hard this is. So, look, I'm going to go with that, and I'll just keep my eye on the chat. We'll see how we get on. Who knows? Okay, so, oh, hang on. There's another problem. There's another problem. 1 second. I need to reset the camera. Deactivate. Activate. That's better. It's working. Perfect. Right. Okay. See, we troubleshoot. We get there. Okay, let's lay all of these pipes out. So this one here, by the look of it, is A. Put that there. This one here. Very hard to tell what these are. This has got an open end. Nope. So this one's A. This one must be... no idea. I'm guessing this isn't helping. Hang on. And this one here. Oh, we're good now. Right, okay, cool. I just reset the thing. These look nothing like the pictures, just so you know. Doesn't make sense because they look nothing like the pictures, but this is definitely the right pack. And we know A is going to go into here because it's the only one that's got this open end here. So let's get that in. It's got a little keyhole pattern, so I'm hoping I've put it in the right way. Stand by. Let me just have a look. They're not helping me out with because they don't look like the pictures. It's a pain. Okay, they put that one in last, but I'm putting it in now. So the next one, take manifold B. Manifold B doesn't look like any of these, actually. If that's like that, no. That's like that. They're pointing the wrong way. They're pointing the wrong way. I'm worried now. Have I got the right pack? Stand by. I definitely think we've got the right pack. Something's not right. They don't look like the pictures. So you can sit back and laugh now, Wayne. I'm going to have issues. I know I am. I don't know which one is what. So I'm going to go with what I think this is. So if this in here is going there, then they've got this one in here like this. So just going to check. This has got a little keyhole pattern as well. So I'm going to put that in. As a matter of fact, the other one hasn't got a keyhole pattern in it, I don't think. So that's how I can identify them. So then the last one to go in, it's a pain because they don't look like the pictures at all, is going to be stand by. That looks nothing like how it's meant to look. Or does it? Hang on, it might do. It might do. Let me have a look at the picture again. So all three should be in a row in a second. It doesn't look anything like how it's meant to look. Right, hang on. Stand by. Right, okay, this is completely wrong. Took you 3 attempts. You're not joking. The pictures are terrible because the parts just don't look like they're meant to. We know this open end here has to go. Let me just have a look at the design here. So they've got that there, which means this open end, this isn't the right pack. This can't be the right pack because they're going the wrong way. Let me have a look at the other packs. Stand by. It has to be this one. I think I've skipped this. This is a good start, isn't it? Because the parts just didn't go right. They weren't the right way round. So let's try that again. That's better. See, because they don't number the packs, this is what causes the problems, you see. Right. We'll get it right now. Okay. You always like it when I make mistakes anyway. So, okay. So this time, I'm just going to match it up with the picture here. So we know that this one, that's better, is going to go into this point just here. So I get that one all the way in. Like that. I know that there's another keyhole pattern one, which I'm just trying to find here, which has to go into this one here. like that. Perfect. And then the last one will go underneath and join its friends somehow. Is there a little notch in this one? Stand by. There is a little notch in this one. So put that in. So the notch goes in the exhaust. Like that. There you go. Now I'm going to try and push these together just to get rid of those gaps there. So I don't know if that's going to be able to happen. They've got it really tight. Perhaps I need a little bit of oil. What do you reckon? Oil helps me. I'm going to try some oil and see how that works. The bottom ones are in, kind of. That one isn't. Let's see if I can get this to work. I don't want to have to start filing things down, you see, so get that one in. Just take them all out and just smother the whole thing in oil. I think it is easier to put A in first, this one here. Now you can see while I am seeing best way for this to go in. It has to go in that way. There we go. So that's nice and in place there. Okay. Second one was this one, I believe. No, I'm looking for the one with the tag on it. It's this one here. Can I get this in all the way? That is the question. God, come on. There we go. And that one's in better. Look, see, it's much more smoother now. Bit of oil, it's all you need. Which means the last one is going in this way. It has got the notch in it. Get that in, come on. All the way, perfect. And there you go. That's all there is to do in that stage. Hey! Even Wayne should get round it when he comes to Cornwall without instructions. I'm looking forward to coming to Cornwall, I have to say. We'll figure it out. Okay, so I think I've got stage 84 right. I might not. Who knows? Could be the wrong pack. Because obviously these are mirrored on each side. So if they're not, then I know what this comes from. If I leave that bag there, let me just have a look at how this one looks. Get all the parts out. We are continuing to make this exhaust, which in itself, if you remember the Krypton factor, if you're in the UK, I think that's what it's like. I think this is my first live stream for about 2 months. I'm very good, Jim. Jim, I will be giving you a ring tomorrow because I think they put me in charge of getting the tickets for the bills. So I will be on that. Jack's going to be on it as well, but it's whoever gets through first. So I am aware. I will get that sorted. Okay, so hopefully we've got this one the right way around. Let's just have a check of these parts. So that looks right. This one here looks right. This is definitely the right one. Okay, we're good. We can continue. So one of these should say L4 on it somewhere. And yes, it does. It says L4 just there. Don't know if you can see that. There's a little thing there. Cool. Okay. L4. Hang on. And number located on the engine. Right. The manifolds supplied with this stage are numbered 4, 5, and 6 to the left bank of the engine. Right. The manifolds have 1 or 2 teeth to ensure their correct position and slot the fitting. Right. Okay. I can understand that. So this is the manifolds then, I guess. God, they're not helping me with which way round these go. So what I need to do is take... Oh, God. Stand by. Okay, so in this first one here, of this little manifold... God, they've made this hard. I'm going to be putting this L4 in place. It has got a keyhole pattern to help us align this. I might need my glasses on for this. But it's going to go in like that, and it's going to be held in with these J screws I've got here. So let's get that one in. These fit quite nicely in here. You can see why there's no chance of me completing this tonight. Your night shift tonight, so not wake up to about. That's fine, Jim. I'll get it sorted. As long as I can get through, it's not an issue. I do actually have my kids that weekend, so I'm going to book the tickets and try and figure out what I'm going to do. I don't know yet. But, get that in nice and tight. There you go. And that's the first bit of manifold in. So that's number 2. We should have L5 now. So I'm looking at this edge here for something that says L5. And of course it doesn't say anything. Does this one? Oh, so it's only L4 that says something. All right, okay. Let's try and figure this one out. Stand by. Number 5 is L6. Right, manifold L5 is... hang on. Is this one. Okay. They're saying this should be labelled up L5, but you know what? Oh, it does say it. It's really faint on there. Really faint. Okay, again, lining up this keyhole pattern I've got here. I'm hoping they're going in the right way. Okay, that looks good. Let's get a J screw in there. These aren't anything like the Porsche 917. Those exhausts were fairly easy compared to this, I tell you. This is crazy. And there's me before the stream saying how easy this build's going to be. You're retiring to the get practice drinking. Nah. I'll be a lightweight. We might have to stay tonight. So there we go. There's 2 in there. I will probably stay tonight, actually. I don't want to go back in. You know what it's like at Wembley. It can be... it's not at Wembley, it's at Tottenham. Having to walk 200 miles at Tottenham Stadium. But the Bills versus the Jaguars, I think the Bills are going to win that, personally. But there you go. They've gone in fine. That was a lot easier, that one. Look at that. Okay, and when we've done that, I'm guessing we're going to be putting the top over. We're not. We've got this top section here. They haven't asked me to put that in. Why haven't they asked me to put that in? Confusing, but I'll leave that just to one side with that top gently on there. They haven't asked me to put the top on though, so I'm just going to leave that over there. In stage 85, these are these parts that we had here that we couldn't figure out, which were completely in the wrong place. So once again, I will put some oil just in these holes, and I'll put the bigger one in first. That's gone in all the way again, as you can see. Then we're going to take the one that's got the little keyhole pattern on it. That goes in this one here. And then the last one here has a little notch just into that edge there. So I can figure out how these go now. Get that all the way in. Whoops. Come on. Needs to be just rotated round a touch and then pushed in. Perfect. Come on, a little bit more. A little bit more. Come on. Might take this one out for a second. Hang on. Come on. Doesn't want to go in that one. Let me put this one in first. There we go. And then I should be able to get this top one in. Perfect. There you go. That's another one completed. That was a lot easier than the we had, isn't it? Okay. Get in there. Let me just chuck all this rubbish away. Don't put it on, not till later. Okay, I've kept it to one side, so I'm not going to lose it, hopefully. Okay, let's go to stage 86, which I've got here. We know this one's going to be right. Again, we'll open all the parts up. Get everything out of here. Even the J screws. So much plastic in these builds. Yes, Peter, I'll be a good boy. I won't turn it on. I love all these sub builds, then adding them to the model. I'm working on the DeLorean React platform. You know what? You've just cast my mind back, Rules Workshop, to the DeLorean and how much work you did on that engine. And you know you're not going to be you're not going to be seeing it at all anymore. Okay, so it's R4. Let me get this the right way around. So R4 is this long one, I believe. Just checking for the number here. R4. It does say R4 on here. Let's go to the close-up camera. R4 is going into this one at this end here. So all the pipes go down from this. Oops. He says, but this one don't want to go in. That doesn't make sense. Stand by. That's an issue. R4 goes down there. Oh, okay, yeah, we got it. I did have it in the wrong one. It goes in this end one here. Just like that. Okay, let's get a J screw in here. Todd, if you're still watching, that scalpel actually fell off the table today. And if you don't know, I'm wearing Crocs. And that's it. That could have been a trip to the emergency room. Oh, bless us. Right, okay. That's tight enough. Second one, we want... just trying to look at all of these. This one's R5, so this is the next one along. Again, following the same order as the last one. And we're making short work of this now. Get in there. There we go. Oop. Nope, it's come out. Damn it. That was going so well. Oh, I enjoyed the anime con I went to on Saturday, just so you know. Didn't understand what was going on personally. Anime is not really my thing. But John Hay, if you're watching this, they have plenty of Gunpla models. Loads of them, actually. I don't think they were selling them, though. They were just displaying them, which was a bit weird. So that's two. Just getting the last one in now. That'll keep you on your toes. Now, you're still here. You must have really rolled it good. Because it had a rib on it to keep rolling away. Yeah, no, it hang on a second. It rolled off this desk here because it was on like that. The desk has got a little bit of a skew on it, and it went straight down like that. In fact, it actually impaled in the carpet. So, okay, not good. Let's do the last one. Oh, by the way, while I'm just doing this, look, you didn't get to see a close-up the other day of my Marauder. This is what we built at Wonderfest. See, there's a close-up of it. So we only had a day to do this. But I got it back in one piece, kind of. The guns broke off the ends here. But not bad, not bad. I've got a little bit of Aztecing going on there as well. That's what the back looks like. It was a fun build. I'm just surprised I got it back in one piece. Okay, so the last one's just going to go in here. Oops, other way around. Just like that. And get the screw in here, which has just fallen off. Come on. It's better to sort of put it down like that. That gives you enough force to actually get the torque up like that. There we go. Oh, that was fun. Right, what we got to do now? We got some more bits coming in the next stage. So let's just put these to one side and bring over stage. What stage are we on now? 87. That looks like this. Again, no idea what we're doing, but oh, we've got some springs in this one. I think it's probably best to keep the short spring looking like that. Oops, you can't see that. We've got a short spring and a long spring. Now these are going to go round the exhaust eventually, but I'm going to keep them in their bag so I don't lose them. These are all labelled up though, so it's probably best to keep them in the bag as well. Oh, it doesn't matter that they're labelled. They don't mean a thing. Okay, so that's number 5. This one here is number 4. This one here is number 3. Oh, they're left and right. I see what's going on here. Right, okay. There we go. So that's left, that's right. Okay, what are we doing? Take 2 pipes from the left side. I can do that. You can StreamYard or OBS. We're all for live. In better condition than the X-Wing. Yeah, tell me. The X-Wing's actually in the fountain. If you saw my picture of the garden that I did today to mark the summer solstice, I... Oh, hang on a second. Right, I can see what's going on here. You'll see it in there. Okay, so I want the left one. Was this the left one? I can't remember. Hang on. No, that's the right one. So this is the left one here. Oh, how's this going? Right, hang on. I need to put this, hang on this side here. Right, okay. And it's going to go down like that. And it's going to be held in with a... They're not helping. J-screw. Right, I've got one of them. Let's do that again. This is hard. Okay. This is... I don't quite know how I'm going to do this. There we go. There you go. What was I worried about? No problems. There you go. And that's attached now to that end like that. Okay. Then we're going to be putting these 2 parts together. And I think they just clip in. Oops, get them over the pins. There we go. We've got one exhaust. That don't look too bad, does it? Excellent. We're going to be doing the same. Hang on. No, we're not. That's right. Yep, we're going to be taking them one of these, which is the left side again, I think. Trying to figure out which one's the left side, not that one. That one's the left side. And then I'm going to be putting this into this end here, which has got a keyhole pattern in it. And again, oh, that one's got in all the way, actually. So then we've got this section done here. That's looking good. Okay, and then... Right, I'm just trying to see how they've laid this out. So that one's going on like that. On this side, hang on. And then this one sort of goes... Oh, God, hang on. I can't figure this out. Right, okay. That one's on there. Looking like that. This one's going underneath. Perhaps I've got the wrong one. Let's just create them all. And then we'll see where we get to. Because I'm just getting really confused now. Okay. So once again, I'm going to take the right-hand side one now. And again, this is going to be going down into that section just like that. So J-screw. The X-Wing is it will be once I've got what's it called? Algae on it. It don't look too bad actually there. Okay, let's get this nice and tight. Ugh. So that one's in. And we know that we can pin these together now. Like that. So that's the second one done. And then the last thing to do is just put this end. We'll drop that in a little bit of oil. Into the end here. Can only go in one way. Perfect. Okay, so I want to lay this out like they've got in the picture. So they've got this one, and then they've got standby. So they've got this one, and then they've got I can't really make out this picture. That one's going on that side. Over the top, they've got this one. So they've got these 2 together like this. Nope. That can't be the right way around. Hang on. This can't be the right way around. Hang on. It can't go any other way. It doesn't look like their picture. That's the problem. They've got this, but they've got it going sort of following it round. Stand by one. It doesn't make any sense at all. I'm looking at the picture again. Hang on. So the back one, they're all right. Their pictures just don't look right. Because they've got all of these together like this. Oh, it's probably just the way the picture is, actually. That's going like that, definitely. Okay, can you see that? Look, they definitely got that going like that. Which means the other side will be going like this. And then this one will be going underneath kind of like that. I hope. We will see. Because now comes the part that I've been dreading. Absolutely dreading this part. So we've got the cockpit left belly. I'm going to put those to one side. I just want to make sure that these are definitely left and right. So that's right. And yeah, they're definitely left and right. Okay, cool. Now, the way they want to put these bellies on, this is what's going to reinforce the bottom of the car. But they have said this is one of the most difficult bits. In fact, they devoted a page to say what happens when things go wrong, and take your time and don't connect it together, because if you do, you're going to have a hell of a time taking it apart, which I'm not looking forward to be honest with you. But these are the parts for that. We don't actually use them until the end of this stage, because we are going to mount the exhaust in now. Now, this is what I'm worried. You're seeing the exhaust in your sleep. This is where I've been worried now. I don't mind admitting it. I'm just going to make some space and see what we've got to do. So, take the assembly pipes of the two exhausts from the left bank. So we know this is the left one. Let me double check. I'm just looking for one thing that says left. It does. So these are the left ones here. I'm looking at the pictures. They look exactly like they're meant to. So I'm happy. Okay, gently lift the model and slide in the exhaust pipe. Right, okay, so bring this over. I'm just going to move some of this stuff out the way. Might have to change the camera here. Let me go to that camera. Whoa, what's happened there? That's interesting. Stand by. Okay. That doesn't make sense. Camera one's gone weird. What on earth's happened there? Hang on a second. Let me take that out and plug it back in. Does anything happen? Oh, that's better. Right, camera one had a bit of a weirdo time then. Okay, let me get these lefts again. So that's one left and two left. Right. Oh, not good. Right. Okay, so we want the one. Hang on, I've gone and picked up the wrong piece again. This is not good. Looking for the left side. Hang on. That's right. So that's the left one. Okay, so this is the part that I need first. And somehow, this is going to be going into the manifold here. Let me look at this picture again. Into the manifold. And it's going to be resting on top of this section here. So it's going above everything. So we're going to have to try and turn the car on its side, I think. It's probably going to be the best way to do this. Okay, let's zoom out on the cameras a little bit. There we go. And this one. Actually, if I do this way round, there you go. You might see it better on that camera there. Okay. So, I keep putting them down and forgetting which one's what. Hang on a second. I need to make sure this is left. It is. Okay. So these are going to be going into the manifold here, but they're going to go above this section here. Which it can't really do. Because it's going to be sitting on the top there. This says right. Hang on. Have I plugged the wrong thing in? I think I have. Let me just double check. Stand by. Yeah, that's the problem I had. Look, the problem I had, where are we? What camera? I plugged the wrong thing into the ends here. So I need the left one, which I'm just putting in now. Right, okay. So this is going to go above, below this. It's going to go below this and above that. All right, okay. Can't see how it can go above that. It can go underneath that. It's probably better. That looks right, actually, I think. Now they've got... Stand by. I'm trying to put the wrong part in. That's the problem. It's this part that's going in. There we go. Right. This part here is going in here. Now I need to just connect the manifolds up. 1, 2, and 3. Find a place I can push that in. And those manifolds are in there now. Interesting. It should sit on top, which it is. I don't know if you can see that just there. It's sitting on top. So that manifold's in. Pretty impossible to show you underneath them. I will try. There you go. That's what that looks like. Okay. I'm happy with that. Next. Rest the pipe on it. After turning the model over, press the 3 manifolds into 3 holes, starting with the ones closest to the rear suspension as shown in the inset photo. Well, I've done that, and they are all in. Okay. So, next one. Stand by. Right, they want me to put this spring in first. Okay. So, let's put this back down. It's looking nice. Go to the top one. I need one of these short springs. This is going to be interesting. I've no idea how we're doing this. Okay. I'm going to be wrapping this spring around the end here. Which is sort of hiding this. Oh, I see. Right, okay. It's going to need my glasses, I think. Stand by. I'm going to move some of these cameras around, okay? This is where I'm working at here. And if I do the same on this one, it's here. I'm going to be working on there. Apparently, yep, there's some pins on here. Trying to figure out how this goes in. So it's gonna, nope, doesn't make sense. I'm gonna put it on one pin here. Get in there. Come on. There you go. Then it's gonna wrap around. Gonna need me tweezers here to go on the pin on the other side. I know my head's probably getting in the way here. Nope, almost. I think the way to do this is to actually move the pin into the spring rather than the other way around. Ah, no, it pinged off. Okay. Stand by. Getting mad now. Let's put this side in first and see what happens. 1. Bring it round. Come on. Come on. Oh, you can't see anything. Hang on. Oh, I'm not having a good time. I will look at chat in a minute. This is one of those moments that define us, sort of thing. Now they are saying, if you are having problems, which I am, they're saying to take this just out the way of the equation. Put these on, let's see if this is easier. So 1. Oh, come on. doesn't want to go on. It's easy to get one on. The people that have done this stage must be laughing at me at the moment. That spring has now just pinged off into the model, which I've lost. Where's it gone? Hello? Where are you? It's in here somewhere. Oh, it's fallen down. Here we go. Tried to keep it away to watch 4 news channels. Do you tell Wayne, yeah, that these get replaced? What? That spring is about to launch in space. Yeah, yes we are. Are you serious? Steve Edmonds, do we replace these springs? Please don't tell me that. Right, 1 second. I'm going to put that one on there. It's just that they don't fit on all the way. It might be a case of having to glue these on, you know. Because if I can get one on, no problems. It's the other one, which just doesn't want to go on. I might just put a bit of resin on these, you know. Now the top's come off. Probably for the best, actually. That was only a pushed in. It's not like it's broke or anything. Come on. If I find out that we've got to take these off, I'm not going to be happy. These just don't want to go on. Last time. I can't get these on. They do. Ugh. Shall I leave them off for a minute then? I think I'm going to leave them off for a minute because you don't want to watch a whole stream of me like panicking and it not doing what it's meant to do. I've left them off for a minute. Okay, Steve, I'm hoping you're right. You have a few changes in pack 11 and 12. Oh God. He said yes, they got replaced. Okay, I'm not going to do them. Okay, right, let's get these cameras back to the way they were. Oh, that was a nightmare. Okay. As long as I can do one tonight, I'll be happy. So let's just turn that back on its side here. Change the camera. There we go. Because we're going to be putting the other left side thingy in now, which I'm just looking for. Stand by. Okay, which is this one, I believe. Where does this go? Okay, this one goes right. Turn the model over, and this one's going right. Okay, sort of to the top of it. So it's again, it's following this route round, and I've got to push this into these points here. So 1, 2, and 3. Find something that I can get some leverage on. There we go. So that is those 2 exhausts in place. Now they want another spring, a larger spring, going around this section here, but I'm not going to put them in yet. It worries me. It very much worries me. You know what? It's best to take this thing off. I'm glad I've done that now. But I've got an end to put on as well. Where did that go? I have to find that. That's fallen off as well somewhere. I will find it. No problems. It does mean that I can now do the exhaust on the other side. So that's where I was hoping to be able to end this. So let's get this one in exactly the same way as last time. This is going over the top and in here. 1, 2, and 3. And then this one goes over the top of everything, kind of into here when it wants to play ball. 1, 2, 3. Okay, just push that one in a bit better. There we go. So let's have a look at that. There you go. That doesn't look too bad. I like the exhaust. I don't like having to put these springs on. So The springs just don't make any sense to me. Unless I'm meant to be... perhaps that's what I'm meant to be doing. These springs have got hooks on them. I'm trying to put them on pins. Perhaps I'm meant to put the springs on themselves to wrap them around. That makes a lot more sense. I might do that afterwards. But that's that. So let me just put this to one side so I can just do the last bit of this stage. Whoops. Bring that back over. Move things around. Hold on a second. There you go. You can stay over there. And I'm going to be attaching these two parts together. So I've got this part here. Get that camera nice and straight. And just this part here that's going to go into it. No idea how. Looks like we've got two little holes here for this to go in. Push them down, which means, whoops, change the camera. Got some J screws. We only need two to put this into place. Now this is what I'm talking about, that they said that this stage, when we actually attach this to the car, is going to be a bit hard. So I'm not looking forward to that, but there you go. So one in this side, just one in the other side over here. And that, apart from the springs, is all there is to do in that stage. Now that leaves, I believe, 3 stages left. 1, 2, 3, 4 stages left, and it's all to do with attaching that base. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to look ahead. Keep up the good word, Dave. Look, I'm sweating here. I need water. It's so stressful. It's such a stressful build. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to I'm just having a think. I'm gonna read ahead, I think, and see what gets changed, so that when I actually come to putting these springs in, if we do at the end, or see what the solution is, then I've got a fix for it. I am a bit worried about that. I don't know what the fix is yet. We'll have to see how that goes. But that was quite fun. It's looking really good, I have to say. I've got to get that wing back on the top, but I have got that came off when it fell off, so I've got to find that somewhere on the workstation. It's on my workstation somewhere. I'll find it, and then that can go back where it comes from. Next week we're going to be finishing this stage, which means it's going to be a lot more stress, and then, believe it or not, I've got the next Porsche. Would you like to see that before we go? We got 4 minutes. 1 second. Well, don't need this anymore. So we've got, this is the second to last pack 24, and in it we've got some more pipes. No idea what that's for. They gave us a sticker. Don't know what that's for. They gave us little tiny vents or brackets in there. A lovely massive spoiler. Or no, it's not a spoiler. That's a skirt. Metal skirt, which we're going to have to put a decal on. We've got some more trim. And then finally, we've got these pipes, which I do believe replace the pipes that we had at the front. We're going to have to take what we've done out and put these in. So another build where we're having to take things apart to put new stuff in. Not good. Anyway, I think I'm going to have a beer. I hope you've enjoyed tonight's stream. It's a lot more stressful than last week. Last week, all I was doing was looking at planes. This week, all good. Anyway, listen, take care of yourselves. I'll be on the live stream tomorrow. Hopefully you can join me then, and I will see you.